Hello guys, welcome to my channel Civology, the study of civil engineering. Today this is the last part of the series in which we had started 110 technical terms which are equally important for fresher engineers and for site workers and for civil engineers who are appearing for interviews or the civil engineers who are working on the site. So this will work as basic knowledge and it's also very important for from interview point of view, and this part is starting from 89 to 111. Okay, so previously we have covered about 88 points which are very important to learn for civil engineers, the link of which is given in the description. If you haven't watched those parts, must watch those parts because these points will definitely help you out somewhere in your life. Okay, so let's start our today's topic, and it is part number 5 of this series. Okay, so point number 89 is what is purlin. Purlin is a horizontal beam across the length of a room that adds structural support. As you can see over here, if this is the roof made up of wood, and this support, as you can see over here, this support is called as purlin. Okay, the you can say the horizontal support. Okay, what is PVC? PVC stands for polyvinyl chloride, is a common form of plastic often used to make PVC pipes. Okay, and it stands for polyvinyl chloride. What is rafter? Rafter is the supporting, usually sloping timbers that support a roof. As you can see over here, this sloping member is called as rafter, whereas this horizontal member is called as purlin. Okay. Point number 92, renovation. What is meant by this is the term which we usually hear in construction field, that what is renovation? The modeling or reconstruction of a building to enhance aesthetics or adhere to safety requirements is called as renovation. Rim joist. What is rim joist? Also known as band board. The rim joist provides lateral support to the end joist. And what is joists? That we have already covered in the previous parts. Okay, that's why I told you that must watch the previous parts. Okay, point number 94, which is very important to learn for civil engineers, is rough-in. Rough-in means this is actually the construction stage when contractors install electrical, mechanical and plumbing lines into the project. The basic forming is complete, but the final connection still require completion. So this is the stage where the contractor has installed electrical, mechanical, plumbing lines into the project, but the final connection has not been applied yet. Okay, this stage is called as rough-in stage of that project. What is RTT? RTT is request for tender, invites vendors to submit bids to supply services and products to complete a project. Okay. Point number 96, rubberization. What is rubberization? This is also very technical and common term usually used in construction field, and civil engineer must know about it. What is rubberization? Rubberization is actually the process of breaking up worn out concrete into small pieces to use as a base material. Okay, to reuse the used concrete you will have to break it down into the pieces, and this process is called as rubberization. Okay. Point number 97, scope of work. The understanding of scope of work is very important. What is meant by scope of work? It is actually a document outlining the construction project's work. In previous slides we had discussed about specifications, types of drawings, and I have made detailed videos about what is difference between drawing specifications and what are different types of drawings used in construction industry. The link of those videos are also given in the description. Must watch those videos. Okay, scope of work is actually a document outlining the construction project's work. Okay, the work you will have to complete. Okay. Shiplap, wooden board paneling used for exterior or interior finishing. Boards are rebated to create an overlapping joint. Shiplap is actually paneling used for interior and exterior finishing. Studs. Stud is actually forming element refers to upright support in the walls of building. It is also used to attach drywalls, sheathing, etc. What is drywall? It is also covered in my previous slides or previous parts. Okay. 100, point number 100, what is or who is subcontractor? Subcontractor is a person or business that performs part of the work specified in another large contract. Okay, if the contract is very large, he hires subcontractor. You can say the small contractor for small works or petty contractor. Such type of contractor is called as subcontractor. Point 101, subfloor. The foundation layer below the flooring surface offers a structurally flat surface most commonly constructed with plywood is called as subfloor. Substructure. An underlying structure such as foundation below a house. It is the portion of the building that sits below the ground. It is called as substructure. And another thing is superstructure. Superstructure, a structure built on top of another structure such as house built on top of foundation. So basically substructure is the part of building which is below ground level. Okay, and the part of the building which is above ground level is called as superstructure in simple words. Table saw. Table saw is actually a tool, a versatile saw used to cut across cross cuts or with a wood grain grip. Okay. Point number 105. Takeoff. Takeoff is actually a list of the types and quantities of the materials needed for a phase of the construction project or for it to be completed in its entirely. Okay. 106. Trade. What is trade in construction industry? An occupation or craft typically involving manual skill such as plumber, farmer or electrician. So the if one person is skilled in specific trade, you can say when you say trade, it's mean that it have some specific circle in which he is skilled, like plumber is skilled in plumbing, framer is skilled in making frames, and electrician is skilled in electrical wirings, etc. Okay, so this is called as trade. Point 107. Trim. What is meant by trim? Another term for molding. Trim is used for decorative and practical purposes to encase windows and doors or trim out ceilings, floors and cabinets. 108. Point number 108, which is very common and very important for civil engineer, is underpinning. Underpinning is actually a technique used to strengthen the foundation of an existing structure by adding beams, base pinning or concrete. I have also made a detailed video about retrofitting and underpinning. I will share the link in the description. Must watch those video, and it is very descriptive and a lot of detail has given in that video, and how and then different methods of retrofitting is also discussed in that video. Point 109. VIF. What is VIF? VIF stands for verify in field, indicating that the dimensions on drawing require additional verification at the site. So if you get a drawing on site on which VIF is written, so you will not use that drawing for construction purposes. Okay, firstly you will have to verify the dimensions, then you will ask the concerned person to make changes accordingly, and then you can start work on that drawing. Okay. Warping. Warping is deformity in wood from changes in the moisture content. It is actually the disease of wood. Okay. Point number 111. Zoning. What is zoning? A method in which municipality divides lands into zones, each with its own set of regulations and acceptable use. Like the whole world, or you can say if we talk about our country, Pakistan, the Pakistan is divided into 5 zones. According to, it could be on the basis of different statistics. Okay, like earthquake zones, there are different zones, and buildings and such buildings and building codes are designed on that seismic and earthquake design codes. Okay, and it is you can say for specific area, and at that area, in that area, if you build a building or any structure, you will have to comply with these codes. Okay, and these are set by municipal committee. Okay, that's all for today guys. If you are new to my channel, you are requested to please subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon to get video updates. That's all for today.